All right, what's up? Just a quick rundown of afternoon trivia for the 20th of June. What may have possibly been the first ever Friday edition of afternoon trivia. I'm thinking back to right before COVID, a couple of years before a couple of Good Friday services. We may have had it then, but I don't know for sure. Now, while this may not have been the first Adrenaline Dog Nation edition of afternoon trivia, I know for certain that it was the final spring afternoon trivia of 2025. All right, so it was rapid fire, some repeats, and we started off with 1978 film titles trivia because Thursday night's feature presentation was Senior Year. She drives me crazy. Senior Year. 1978. And that was one of the answers of 1978 film titles trivia. And right out of the gate, it was Andy 8010 with a perfect game. He's done that 2 times in a row in afternoon trivia, starting out with a perfect game. And it actually makes it back-to-back. He had back-to-back perfect games going back to the final game of Monday's afternoon trivia round. So hell of a job. Round 2, NFL quarterbacks, first names trivia. And it was Andy 8010 again with a victory. This was a sweep, but not a perfect game. Almost identical to what he did on Monday. All right, and then we had round 3, a repeat, National Football League quarterbacks, first names trivia. And for the third game in a row, it was Andy 8010, this time winning 5-2. We went back to 1978 film titles trivia. It was, 1978 film. I think that was the one with Senior Year as one of the answers. Andy 8010 with another 5-2 victory. We had John coming strong as usual. We then went to 1978 song titles trivia. And this was, can you believe it? Andy 8010, 5-2. His third straight 5-2 victory, his 5th straight of the afternoon. It is 8th straight in afternoon trivia. The final game, we had 6 1983 song titles trivia. The Twilight Zone, I believe, was the clincher. But Golden Earring. In this one, John was up 4-1. Couldn't hold on. It was Andy 8010 getting the victory, getting a clean sweep for the afternoon in the 80 and Nation edition of afternoon trivia, winning 5-4. Our participants were Andy 8010, Coach Nelson was in the house, DNR Manny, DPCX, JG53, AOL, the Cobra was in, Mr. Met was in, and following afternoon trivia, Mr. Met going shirtless on the live cam, which was a treat to see. It's on the Frank Addington channel if you want to check that out. Johnny also involved in this. So kind of a small participations list today for a Friday. I guess some of you have lives, unlike the rest of us. So great job. Those of you who showed up, it was announced on the Frank Addington channel, and it was a lot of fun. Andy 8010 going into the afternoon trivia rounds for hopefully Monday with a 9-game winning streak. All right, so it's a pretty significant streak there. 9-game winning streak. All right, so this one was a lot of fun. It was nice and relaxed, but don't relax too much because we had afternoon trivia coming up in just a couple days. All right, so it'll be here before you know it. All right. I'm sweating here, so I got to go power walk. Thanks, guys, for playing afternoon trivia.